Hello and welcome back to Dover Pirate TV. Oh boy, getting started real quick with this one. Didn't have any time to set up there. First pitch, Cyclones on first base. Shop tries to pick him off. That'll be ball one. Fouled away that time. Fouled away again. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Lost connection there. Should be back. A little bit of a rough setup under man tonight. Just me doing the solo. And I didn't catch a roster from Russellville, but Russellville Cyclone Steel make it to second base. Another wild pitch. He's going to get to third. Not too much of a problem. 3-2 is the count here. And he is going to be thrown out at first. Number 3 for the Cyclones. And that's going to be the first out. Strike one. And strike two. A fast-paced start to this one. Very self-prepared. And he's going to hit that one into the outfield. He's just going to get a single base, but he's going to get an RBI. Number 8 for the Cyclones. That's going to be the first score of the night. It's it right to third base, bobbles it, and that's going to go. He's going to get a single. Runners advance. Runners on first and second. All right, 27 for the Cyclones up to bat. Do not have a roster on hand for the Cyclones, so I'm not sure who's who on that, and you can barely see they just have numbers on the back of their helmets. Ball, a little bit of a wild pitch, and runners are all going to stay on their bases. That runner on second base really thought about it there. And that's another 2-1 count. I'll just throws it out there. Help me out. Fumbles it again, but he's going to get the force out at third. And that's going to be second out of the inning. Fouls it. .12 up the bat for the Cyclones. 0-2 count. All right. 2-0 count. One-two count here. Hit right to 30. And he's going to get him at first. That's the end of the inning, or that's the end of the first part of the inning. So the Pirates will come up to bat here. Apologize to everyone. That one game's kind of started a little bit sooner than I was expecting. It is just now 5 o'clock when it was supposed to start, but yeah, let's get into it. Didn't have an introduction or anything. Let's talk about this these teams right here. So last year, Russellville had a kind of a rough year. They went 7-19, I believe, according to Max Preps. However, their first win was against Dover, where they won 9-4. The Pirates had a, most poised teams that we have. It's always when I'm like, oh boy, let's talk about last season. But honestly, they did not do too bad. 10-10, and kind of choked at the end of the season there. And but this year, it's going to be interesting. We don't have as much pitching as we had last year, and I'd say one of our best players, Lane Standard, is hurt coming into the year. He is still going to be able to play, but basically, I don't think I'm not sure if he's going to be able to bat tonight. He was batting at practice the other day, so it's unclear what's going on. But, yeah, sorry for the brief introduction and the I guess you could say fast-paced start to the stream. I'm streaming completely solo, commentary, production, and the camera. Sorry about that. So, got a GSW fan comments. What's up? Well, apparently not being prepared to stream as early as I did is apparently what's going on. All right, Pirates take the bat. We're going to start off with number 16. Number 18. Can't read for the Pirates. And I have a roster pulled up for the Pirates, and that will be Jacob Middleton, I believe, at the bat. I didn't catch what the first pitch was, but the second one is going to be a ball. .30 count there. He's going to get the Get a strike there. 3-1 count. That's ball 4, and he's going to get to first base. All right, I believe that is Brock Payne up there. Sorry, Luke Payne up the bat. It's going to be, oh boy. Three-0 count. Second time he's been in this situation already in this inning. Right down the middle. 3-1 count. And he's going to walk another one. And they're going to call timeout. Giving a little pep talk to the catcher, giving a little pep talk to the pitcher there. And he's going to strike out. That's Brady Ayers coming up to bat. Oh, 2 count. And he's going to strike out. Looking. 2 outs, 2 on base. And I believe that is Jacob Robertson up to bat. Swing and a miss. Brings up strike 1. It's going to go up. And that's going to go outside the net there. Foul ball. Dude balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on base. That's strike 3. That's going to do it for the first inning. We'll take a quick break, and we will be right back. All right, welcome back. Here at the top of the second. You have 22 from the Cyclones at the bat. Once again, don't have the roster. And just me, or did we change pitchers? I think we did. I believe that is Jake Middleton. Is that his name?
Middleton or McGee?
I think it's Middleton. I'm not sure. Anyway, I think that is Jake Middleton up to bat, or up to pitch. Sorry. And you have 1 ball and 1 strike starting out. That ball brings up strike 2. And I miss it. Let's throw to first. Runner's going to make it second. All right, number 17 for the Cyclones up to bat. Strike three, first strikeout, I believe. No, it's not. I think we had another one earlier. One out, one on second. Number 2 for the Cyclones is coming up to bat. Hit that, and it's going to be foul ball. Looks like Sharp got moved to third base. And we have Brady Ayers on first. I believe that's Matthew Honeycutt on second. Lance Standard at shortstop. He is playing tonight. He doesn't have his arm brace on, so I'm assuming he's going to miss the throw. And runner on second stole to third. All right. 2 outs and 1 on third. Number 10 comes up for the Cyclones, comes up to bat. Or third's going to steal home after that wild pitch there. And that's going to bring up the second run so far for the Cyclones. I hit one between first base and second base. Mark Payne will get it, and the runner advances to first. All right, number 8 back up, or up to bat for the Cyclones. And runner on first is going to steal to second. 1-2 count. They hit a pop fly, and Brady Ayers is going to get it. That's going to bring us to in the top of the inning. We'll take a short break, and we will be right back. Russellville Cyclones lead 2-0 against Dover Pirates. We are back. Caden Sharp up to bat. Foul ball right into the net there. Gonna hit it right to the shortstop, and he's gonna be out at first. I believe that is Jaden Morris up to bat, the junior. Strike one. Strike three. That's our second out of the inning, or the side of the inning. All right, I believe that is Matthew Honeycutt, the junior, up to bat. And he's going to hit it to third, and he's going to be safe. First baseman misses the ball. Alvin Level will come up to bat. That was close. Almost got picked off. I think I almost got picked off first there. The first baseman's going to miss the throw. Two and 2 outs and 1 runner on first. Three-two and 2 outs. Hitting the helmet. I got a live family reaction from that one over here. His family is up here helping with the live scoreboard or the actual physical scoreboard here at the ballpark today. All right, runners on first and second, and I believe that is number 18 from Dover, and that will be Jacob Middleton is going to come up to bat. Checking up on Level there, they're going to send Paxton Eford to pinch run for him. That was a pretty hard and direct hit to the head he got there. But Middleton's up to bat. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. And he's going to watch the first strike go by. Two strikes. Another 3-2 count. 2 outs, and there's runners on first and second here. Last time I sent it with a beanball, but we're going to see how this one goes. Tries to pick off Eford, and it's going to be called safe. That one was, I don't know if I got that one on camera well or not, but that was a pretty close one right there. And swing and a miss. That's going to end the second inning. Pirates trail 2-0 as we go into the third inning. Take a quick break, and we'll be back. All right, welcome back. Top of the third. Cyclones lead 2-0. Number 3 for the Russellville Cyclones. It's gonna come up to bat. Mentioned every inning. Don't have a roster for Russellville. Just how it is. But someone did comment someone's number. I will read that in a second, but thank you for that, whoever that was. He is going to hit that one into left. Going to be missed by the left fielder. I cannot read that far what that number is. Morris? Okay, Morris, he's going to miss. That was almost caught it, but he just wasn't there, quite there. And he's going to get a double off that one. So, okay. I apologize. That apparently is Caleb McGee. It's number 18. The roster I had, it must have had the wrong name. All right. Number 16. Unless that's for Russellville. Sorry about that. I think he's playing for Dover this year. And real quick, going to run that one in. Cyclones expand their lead 3-0. All right, number 24 for the Cyclones up to bat. And he's going to hit that one. Foul ball. That one went pretty far, though. Glad that wasn't straightened out. That probably would have went pretty That wouldn't have been close to a home run, but it went way out there into the left. And gonna catch that one. I believe that's, can't tell if that's Honeycutt out there and right. I can't tell who's out there and right, but right fielder's gonna catch that one. First out of the inning. And the runner first gonna steal second. One out, 2 balls, no strikes. Runner on second. Nice snag there by Sharp. Runner's gonna stay on second. It's gonna stay on second. Yeah, I believe a pinch runner's gonna come in for runner on second there. All right, number 12 at the bat for the Cyclones. All right, 0-2 count, 2 outs. And that's strike 3, and that's going to bring the close to the top of the third inning there. Cyclones lead 3-0. We'll be back after. Actually, we're not going to take a break this time. We are not going to take a break this time around. Anyway, we're going to talk real quick about what we're going to be streaming this year as far as baseball and softball goes. So, a little unprepared this stream, and I'm streaming by myself. It's a total one-man show right now. Camera, production, and commentary. And I guess that's why the commentary's a little stale. Be truthful. But, yeah, we're going to be streaming just home games for baseball and softball this year. We're just trying to get it started up. There's likely to be some kinds of technical difficulties with streams, and also it's really just going to be me. I'm going to try to get some commentators. I have a couple ideas. I'm not going to name names because I don't want anyone to call them out on the stream. But I have some ideas. I haven't talked to him about it yet, so we'll see about that once I can hear anything. We'll talk about that. Then you might hear some better, more professional commentators than myself on the stream. But yeah, we were going to be streaming 7 baseball games and 7 softball games. So our next stream for softball will be here at Dover, of course, because we're just streaming home games. We're going up against Ozark, and I believe that's next week on either Tuesday or Thursday. All right. Luke Payne up to bat. And, man, I can't remember if they've changed out pitchers again for Russellville or not. I don't think I ever mentioned that Luke Payne was actually on when we were on air there that Luke Payne was pitching. So anyway, he's back, ready to get a chance at the bat right now. Gets that one right to the third baseman, and that's going to be out at first. So we're bringing the first out this side of the inning. All right, that's 25, and I cannot. Should be Ethan Collins off the bat. I think there is. Our roster's a little bit outdated. I'm not 100% sure. Be a ball there. I believe Collins struck out last time he was up to bat, and he's going to hit it. Oh, shortstop's going to bobble it, and he's going to get to first. Not really going to have a problem with that. So we're going to have 1 out and 1 man on base on first. Here comes Brady Ayers up to bat. Plays first base on the field, and he had some trouble last time he was up to bat. Didn't have any luck, but we're going to see how he does this time around. Yeah, the umpire's going to call time. Be a foul ball. Now bring up strike 2. 2-2 count here. And that's going to bring up strike 3, and I did not get that on camera. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. I think he tried to pick Honeycutt off, but didn't have any luck on that one. All right, Jacob Robertson back up to bat. And he's going to hit it. Pop fly up to the infield. Shortstop has it, and that's going to bring it in to the third inning. Russellville Cyclones lead 3-0. And, yeah, I mean, it's kind of been an interesting game so far. We've seen a lot of very young players for the Pirates, a lot of young pitchers. We had a sophomore and a freshman first 2 innings, and we had Luke Payne there in the third. And we're going to see who's going to come out to pitch this time around. I'm trying to catch up on everybody. I believe, yeah, that is Honeycutt in right field. That is, I think that's Luke Payne back there in center field. I'm not 100% sure about that. And it looks like that is Ethan Collins. That's another freshman, I believe, coming up to pitch. And it looks like number 11, Jacob Robertson, is going to take left field. I think that is, someone told me that is Caleb McGee. It's number 18. I think they're talking about the Dover side. It was Amber Daniels. I think that's for the Dover side. So he's going to take third base. If I'm wrong, someone correct me. And Paxton Eford is going to take over at second. And I think Lane Standridge is gone. And as for catcher, I believe it's going to remain with, I'm not sure, Jaden Morris is going to be the catcher this time around. They seem to be testing out different combinations, different stuff. They're trying to see how people do in an actual game, as is some of these early season games, trying to get these early season jitters out. Yeah, this has actually gone by pretty quick. Oh, yeah, one additional thing. We're just going to be streaming Varsity this year. Not sure if that's relevant. One last thing, one last little, you got the channel. Last time I had checked, and this is about a week ago, we were at 1,010 subscribers. Now we are at 1,140 subscribers in just about a week, maybe two. That is a very, very good thing. Thank you for that. And all right, now we're going up to bat. So coming up to bat for Russellville is going to be number 35. I said it forgetting. I'll say it again. I don't have a roster for him, so I'm not sure who that is. But swing and a miss. Almost forgot to change that there. Change the innings. That's going to be hit. That's in foul territory. Way out there. Honeycutt scrambling to get it. Just was not quite close enough that time around. Two count. All right. Three-two count. No outs. And that's strike three. First strikeout for Ethan Collins this year comes in his first I don't know what the term is. I guess you'd say at bat. It's not, but all right. And second one's going to be a beanball, unfortunately. I jinxed the poor kid. But, so you got a runner on first, 1 out. And it looks like number 19 from Russellville is coming up to bat. We have 12 concurrent viewers. Thank you for watching and bearing through us with this kind of a rough stream starting out. All right, that's going to be a ball. Hits it way up there. It's going to be in foul territory. No one quite close enough to get it. Foul ball. I think that makes it a 1-1 count, if I'm not mistaken. And that's going to go deep into center field, but Luke Payne right there to catch it. That's going to bring up 2 outs. Luke Payne didn't even have to move for that one. All right, 2 outs, 1 on first. It looks like number 9 is up to bat. The Cyclones. Inside pitch there. Foul ball. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Collins is going to pick off first baseman. That's going to bring an end to the closes out the top of the 4th inning. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. This is Dover Pirate TV. The Russellville Cyclones lead the Dover Pirates 3-0. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back to JP Lovely Ballpark. Here we are at the bottom of the 4th. Caden Sharp up the bat. That's the first strike go by. He's going to hit it, but it's going to go, oh, first baseman's going to fumble it, but he's going to throw it to the pitcher. Sorry, not the best camera work from me there, but he's going to get out at first. Wasn't quite quick enough. Jaden Morris at the bat. The junior. Well, you've seen, I believe, I could be wrong, I think there's 1, maybe 2 seniors. 1 senior on the entire baseball team, and that is Lane Standridge. And that's very interesting. You don't see that very often. At least I've not seen it. Last year we had a bunch of seniors, and a lot of them did graduate. But it's going to be 0-2 count. 1 out. And strike 3 at 2 outs. And Matthew Honeycutt, another junior, is going to come up to bat. So we might have a young team this year. We'll have a fairly older team, I guess, next year. Swing and a miss from Honeycutt. Foul ball is going to bring up strike 2. Strike 3, and that's the end of the fourth. Score stays the same. Cyclones lead 3-0 against the Dover Pirates. We're going to take a short break here. That was not a whole lot of. That was a pretty short inning right there. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to JP Lovelady Ballpark. And, yeah, so looks like we're switching some stuff around, some new people, new positions. So we're going to start off. We have Hunter Sanders at pitcher, the junior. And it looks like, let's see, we have Alex Beck at first base. And can't quite tell who's at third. Number 7, Harrison Ladd. And at shortstop, Pax Neefer's going to move in there. And I believe that's Talvin Level in center field after taking that real bad hit to the dome there. And I think that is, yep, that is Drayden Walker in right field. And the left fielder, I think that is Cantil, who's in left field. I can't see that far. This might be God's way of telling me I need glasses, but that or just the lighting. One of the two. And Jaden Morris is going to stay at catcher. And I didn't ever say who was at third base. I'm not sure. Number 14, and that will be Enoch Brooks, according to that. I'm not sure what age group he's in. All right. Number 9 up to bat for the Cyclones. Start off the inning. 1-1 count. Foul ball brings up strike 2. That's a foul ball. Barely tipped that one. Three-two count. And ball 4. Going to bring runner 2 first. All right, coming up to bat. I can't remember. I believe this may be a new face for us for number 26 for the Cyclones. He may have been back. I don't have a roster yet, but I'll need to make sure to get that next time. But he's going to hit it straight to the shortstop, straight to Eford. Eford's going to getting out on second. Batter makes it to first. Not really a problem there. That's going to bring up 1 out. 2 in the top of the 5th here. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and 1 on first. Gonna hit it to second baseman. He's gonna pretty easily get the batter out at first. And that's gonna bring up the second out of the inning. Oh, 2 count. 2 outs and a man on second there. And number 14 for the Cyclones with the bat. And batter's going to be out at first, and that's going to bring it in to the top of the 5th inning. overall, I wouldn't say just a terrible inning for the Pirates. Score hasn't changed. Was a little repetitive, I'd say, the first 3 innings. Very similar story. I believe that at least twice the Pirates had left 2 on base, on first and second specifically, and the Cyclones scored 1 each for the first 3, but they haven't scored the last 2. Cyclones lead 3-0 in the middle of the 5th inning here. And we are about to get... So they've switched out another pitcher. I think that they're switching out pitchers every inning, I believe. Trying to see who they can get out there, try to understand, kind of get an idea for who the new pitchers for the year are going to be. We've seen a lot of young people coming out of Dover. I think we've had 2 freshmen pitch. We've had 2 juniors and a sophomore so far, and we're a very young team, and we're going to have to see how these freshmen do. And I'm not sure how this is going to play out. We just have 1 senior. We have Lane Standridge, and he's a pretty good ball player. He is going to Missouri State West Plains, play baseball in junior college. But I haven't seen a lot out of him tonight. He had an injury in basketball season, and now he's I see him standing out there at the dugout. I don't know if he can just play in the field and can't bat or what the deal is here, but anyway, we're going to see number 14 up to bat for the Pirates, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name. I apologize. Enoch Brooks is up to bat. And he's going to hit that one way up. Pop fly to the right fielder. That's going to bring up the first out of the inning. He did make good contact there, but just wasn't enough. So 1 out, and Paxton Eford comes up to bat. And I know he is a sophomore. One, two count here. And strike 3 brings second out to the inning. And the last couple innings have been pretty quick for the Pirates. So Hunter Sanders coming off the bat, the junior. He did an all right job pitching earlier in the inning. But swing and a miss can bring up strike 1. Foul ball. Going to try to, I think the term steal to first. I can't remember, but not going to be successful. 3 and out. And that's going to bring the end to the 5th inning. Cyclones lead against the Pirates 3-0. And we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
I'm Carol Collins, and I'm running for Pope County District Judge for Our Future. In my 25-year legal service, I've worked in law enforcement, as prosecuting attorney, as a public defender, and as a district judge. This makes me uniquely qualified. I want to make sure that my children, my grandchildren, and your family prosper and grow in Pope County. That means keeping our communities safe. That's why I'm asking for your vote for District Judge March 5th.
Welcome back to Lovelady Field. We're going to have junior Brady Ayers pitching this time around at the top of the 6th. I believe, are we going all 9 innings tonight? I think that's what we're going to do. We're a 2.5-hour limit, and let me tell you, we're only going through an hour and 10 in 6, so I think we're going to make it pretty well. All right. Looks like number 4 for the Cyclones is coming up to bat. Three-two count. Not sure what the term is there. I think is it still in the first? Is that what the term is? I can't remember, but anyway, he's not going to be successful. And that's going to bring up our first out of the inning. 34th of the Cyclones up to bat. Foul ball. Let's bring up the first strike. Foul ball, 0-2 count. 1 out, and that is, I don't know if I mentioned number 34 for the Cyclones at the bat. I believe Russellville has their own stream going on right now. But, so I'm setting that up. Anyway, 1-2, 1 out. here at the top of the 6th. And swing and a miss. That's going to bring up strike 3, 2 outs. And that's going to, I didn't catch the number there, but he is hit, and that's going to be first man on base for the Cyclones this inning. 2 outs, number 35. The Cyclones is going to come up. I believe we've seen him before. He's going to come up and get another chance. I could be wrong. That one's going to go into center field. That's going to go behind center fielder. And runner's going to round third. He's coming home. Morse going to get him, tags him out. And that's going to be an end to the top of the 6th. Cyclones very close, but score's going to stay the same. 3-0 at the top of the 6th. Cyclones lead the Dover Pirates. I don't think we're going to take a break on this one. This has been a very interesting game so far. Now, one thing I mentioned earlier, one problem that the Pirates are going to have this year is we have a very young team. We don't have a lot of pitching, and that's going to be our struggle and how we're going to fight that. But I will say, and this could tell you how much I know about baseball. It's probably what it's going to show you. But I was expecting this to be kind of the opposite of what we've seen so far tonight. I thought the Pirates were going to do well at batting. It's going to be score a few points, but it was going to let. I thought Russellville was going to have do a lot better batting than they have so far. They did have had 3 scores, but Dover pitching has not been too terrible, even though we've had 2 freshmen pitch so far. We've had 2 freshmen, and we've had, I think, at this point, 3 juniors. I think as we're getting later into this game, I think we're seeing more of the people that we will probably see more often pitching. I think we'll see all these people at some point pitching in games. But, yeah, Brady Ayers, I think he did pretty good that round. He hit a kid, but overall it was pretty good. He had 2 strikeouts. And one kid got tagged out at home. But yeah, it's a overall pretty good start. It's looks like first batter up is going to be Alex Beck, the junior. And then after that, I'm not sure. I think that is on deck. I think that's Drayden Walker. I think that's who that is. Can't quite see. But, all right. Let's start out here. Swing and a miss brings strike 1. Two count. And Swing and miss, gonna bring up strike 3. Drade Walker up to bat, sophomore, and he has we haven't seen him thus far. He's played in right field a couple of times, last couple innings. One-two count. It's strike 3. 2 outs for the Pirates. Now, we have, and I apologize, it's going to be for a little while until I get the names down. Harrison Ladd up to bat, I believe. Hopefully someone will correct me if I'm wrong. And I cannot remember for the life of me what grade he is in. I can't remember if he's full public school or not. I have seen him more this year. I think that last year, I think he may have been homeschooled. I'm not 100% sure about that. I could have just not seen him. But anyway, 1-2 count. Bit of an outside pitch there. It's going to bring up 2-2. Strike 3. That's going to bring it into the 6th inning. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
I'm Carol Collins, and I'm running for Pope County District Judge for our future. In my 25-year legal service, I've worked in law enforcement, as prosecuting attorney, as a public defender, and as a district judge. This makes me uniquely qualified. I want to make sure that my children, my grandchildren, and your family prosper and grow in Pope County. That means keeping our communities safe. That's why I'm asking for your vote for District Judge March 5th.
All right, welcome back. So we have, I believe Enoch Brooks is the name. I apologize. I'm not aware of what his what grade he's in and all that stuff. We're about to figure out how he pitches. Let's see. There's no number on this Cyclones player, so I'm not sure who it is. Strike one. Hopefully that's a good sign. Two strikes. And two balls. Oh. Three-two count. Here to start off the seventh inning. And he's going to walk him. Ball four. Bring up our next batter for Russellville, 47. Wild pitch there is going to allow the runner on first to steal, but two-zero count. Foul ball. 2-2. That's the count here. And another 3-2 count. Second one in a row here. And he's going to walk another pitcher. So we have runners on first and second here. Another batter, I should say. Runners on first and second. No outs. 14 from the Cyclones is coming up to bat here. I think McCarty called time there. Give him a little bit of a pep talk. 2-0 is the count. We have no outs and runners on first and second. He's going to hit that one high, and I think that's going to go right to Brooks. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. All right, number 19 for the Cyclones up to bat. He's got runners on first and second. And I would say the Cyclones are in decent scoring position right now. Wild pitch. The runner on second is going to stay. Two one count. This is going to be hit to center field, and it is going to be caught. And I don't think the runner on second didn't tag up, so that's going to end the inning. 3 outs. That was kind of a lifesaver there for the Pirates. Not was kind of got a little bit in a not the world's best situation there, but was able to get out of it. So that was Enoch Brooks was the pitcher there, I believe. If my roster is right, I'm not sure what grade he's in. He looked fairly young. I'm assuming a sophomore, freshman or sophomore. I could be wrong about that. I'll have to ask him afterwards. But all right, coming up to bat. I'm not sure. That is number 22 for the Pirates. And that is going to be Logan Odom, who is a freshman, I believe. He's got a very young team here for the Pirates. Just a single senior, but we have a handful of quite a few juniors and sophomores, and I've heard good things about this freshman class that's coming up, and we've seen them play quite a bit. Most of our batters, I feel like, a lot of our batters have been sophomores and freshmen. So, younger team this year, and that comes with its problems and benefits. The good news is you aren't going to have to. You're going to get those kids experience. Next year they're going to do a lot better, but it can be tough at times during the season. But we'll see how it goes. Right now, I mean, I was really worried about pitching, and I haven't necessarily seen anything to calm those fears, but I'm not any more worried than I was. Right now, it's 3-0, Cyclones lead, but man, I have to say the pitching has not been too bad. That's just my opinion, but we're going to see how things play out later in the season. This is just a benefit game and really just a scrimmage, so we're going to see how this goes. All right, Odom up to bat. Strike one. Oh, 2 count. High pitch there, bringing the count to 1-2. And strike 3. So 1 out for the Pirates starting out here. So, next up to bat, I am not sure who that is. I believe strike one. It's number 12 for the Pirates. And have a roster on hand. That is Tanner Newman. That's who I thought it was, but wasn't sure. 0-2 count again. Side pitch brings 1-2. Swing and a miss brings up strike three. 2 outs. And up comes Caden Bring, I think. Yes, Caden Bring. Up to bat. It's going to be a little while till I can remember the roster. First pitch is the ball. Three one count. 2 outs. And that's going to be ball 4. So Bring's going to take his base. Bring is going to get the first. And here comes back number 14, Brooks, up to bat. And they're going to call in a pinch runner for Bring. It's number 15, who was Keaton Murders, is going to pinch run for Bring. Bit of a wild pitch, and he's going to steal to second. Oh boy, he's going to hit that one out to the left. That's going to be pretty close to the line. Here comes Murders. And he's going to make it home. 3-1. Pirates finally get their first score here in the bottom of the 7th. Didn't catch who was coming off the bat here. I think it's Eford. It is. Paxton Eford up to bat. We have Brooks on second. One, two count, 2 outs. And Brooks is going to steal a third. 2-2 count, 2 outs. And a man is on third here now. A pretty good chance at an RBI. Pirates closing up this the lead that they have been in. That the Cyclones have held all game, but we're about to see. I have a chance to see how this is going to turn out. 3-2 count. 2 outs. And it's going to hit Eford. And Eford is going to walk to first. And Hunter Sanders is going to come up to bat. I keep getting messed up here because I don't know if I've mentioned it, and I bet guarantee you 90% of people that are watching this know this already, but the coaches for Dover and Russellville are twins, and both of them wearing a black shirt, and I keep getting tripped up every time they come up. One of them comes out here, and they look pretty similar. I think it's Will McCrotty is the coach for Russellville, and Wes McCrotty for Dover, and I think Wes is a little thinner. That's the only way I can really tell. Uh-oh. No doubt. The first. That's going to bring up 3 outs. That was a much better inning batting for the Pirates there. And, yeah, I was much more impressed this time around. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back, return to the 8th inning here in Dover. Russellville Cyclones lead 3-1. We will be right back after this quick break.
I'm Carol Collins, and I'm running for Pope County District Judge for our future. In my 25-year legal service, I've worked in law enforcement, as prosecuting attorney, as a public defender, and as a district judge. This makes me uniquely qualified. I want to make sure that my children, my grandchildren, and your family prosper and grow in Pope County. That means keeping our communities safe. That's why I'm asking for your vote for District Judge March 5th.
Welcome back. We're back in the top of the 8th inning here. And don't have a number on that, on the Cyclones batter. Who's up right now. We have Jacob Robertson, the freshman, up here pitching for the Pirates. On inside pitch. Start off his high school pitching career. The second one will be a strike. Foul ball. Be a 1-2 count. 3-2 count. Right to, overthrows him. Overthrows the ball, and he's going to throw it at second. Walker's going to throw it to Eford, and an error right there is gonna cost what should have been an out. Now is going to have a result in a man on second. Wild pitch, and he's going to go to third. Not quite close enough to pick him off, but Sanders, kind of a low throw from, what's his name? I apologize. I keep forgetting the roster. From Harrison, Ladd. But 2-2 count. Man on third for the Cyclones. And one thing I want to point out, I'm not sure what grade Ladd's in, but another wild pitch, 3-2. Runner on third thought about it, but he isn't going to steal home this time. But most of the infield, I think except one, maybe two, are sophomores or freshmen. All underclassmen. The only upperclassman that I know of is Sanders. And Robertson's going to walk. He's going to walk the batter. I believe that is 36 or 38 for the Cyclones. And let's start off 1-0. Runner from first steals to second, so now we have runners on second and third. And Beans a player now. Bases are loaded. No outs. Bases are loaded. Ump's gonna call time. That one looked like it stung a little bit. But yeah. We have 23 concurrent viewers here, and thanks so much for watching. It's gonna be rough for the first few games till we can get some stuff worked out, but yeah, thanks for watching. Our next stream, first of all, we're gonna stream regionals starting tomorrow. I believe an actual commentator, not some high schooler, will be commentating. I believe Duran Miller will be commentating those games for regionals. We'll be streaming from Wednesday through Saturday, getting all of those. And then we will return with Lady Pirates softball against Ozark, I believe, next Thursday. All right, 33 up the bat, bases loaded, and there are no outs. This is a batter's dream, I guess you could say. 3-0 count. Batters. Bases loaded. He's going to beat another one. That one hit him in the neck. And that's going to, Cyclones are going to walk one home. And that's going to make the score 4-1. Cyclones lead. Two-one count here. A little low, 3-1 count. Bases are loaded, so walk here is another run for Russellville. 3-2 count. 3-2 count. Bases are loaded. And strikeout here would be huge for the Pirates. That or a double play. Forgot to mention 31 is up to bat for Russellville, and he will walk to first, and that's going to send one in home. That makes the score 5-1. Russellville taking a further expanding their lead here, the largest lead they've had thus far. Wild pitch, but the runner on third is going to stay. Number 13 up to bat for the Cyclones. Forgot to mention him. Swing and miss brings strike one. And another foul ball. Foul ball is going to bring up 1-2. So again, an out would be very huge here for the Pirates. And he thought about swinging there, but that's going to be a ball. 2-2. No outs, bases loaded. And that's another bean ball by Robertson, and I'm guessing they reached the run limit. I'm not sure what was going on that one, but the Cyclones are going to take the field in the middle of that ends the top of the 8th. The Cyclones now, I believe, have taken. They scored 3 that time, walking all their batters in that time, but our other runners in. Man, that was. I'm not going to sugarcoat. That was a rough inning right there. But I played football forever, and I've long heard from the times I was playing, it's not necessarily about what happens to you in a game. It's how you respond to it. So really, if bring out those batters that we had last inning, and maybe we can capitalize on that. It looks like there's some people that really want another chance. We have Eford on, who's going to be batting. He had a strikeout and a walk. Then we have Walker, number 16, Drayden Walker. Both sophomores on deck. He's on deck. He struck out first time. He's showed signs of improvement from last year. It's a very young team. Sophomores, 2 sophomores up to bat, one on deck here. But man, if you can start hitting, getting things going, Help us out. Well, Cyclones lead 6-1 to the Dover Pirates. Man, that inning really changed a lot there. Really has shifted this way further in the Cyclones' favor than it's been all game. They hold their largest lead by a lot now. But let's see if we can get some hits going. And it seems like, and I could be wrong here, but I think both the Cyclones and the Pirates are starting to put in their younger players here more and more, get them a little bit more experience. All right, Eford's about to take is at the bat. Ready for another chance. He has struck out once and been walked once. Hoping to get a hit here. At the bottom of the 8th. Start off 1-0. And Eford's going to foul it out. He is wanting to get a hit here. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't want to be getting a hit, but he hit that one pretty hard, just couldn't straighten it out. He's going to hit it past the pitcher. And second base, or shortstop's going to miss it. Eford's going to get the first. Drayden Walker up to bat here. I believe he struck out last time, and he is won another chance here. Eford's on first. Swings and misses here. A 1 count, no outs. And he's going to hit it hard, but it's going to go. Center fielder misses it. It's going to get almost to the fence. And Walker's going to get second. Eford's going to get the third. And that is what I was saying. You need to, it's not necessarily about what happens in the game, it's how you respond to it. And that's a pretty good response, I would say, starting out here. Now let's see if we can get these batters in, or these runners in. Here comes Eford. He's going to steal home. He's going to make it. And that's going to change the score 2-6. Cyclones still lead, but that's going to cut it down a little bit. Walker is on second, and Sanders is up to bat here. 1 strike, 1 ball, I believe. Fouls it there. On deck seems to be Caden Bring. I think he got to first last time. But, wait. Fouls it. Making contact, just not enough to get it in play. But he's definitely getting closer. I believe Sanders was ground out to first last time he was at bat. Swing and a miss. He's going to run for it. But he's not going to get real close there. 1 out. Walker is on second. And Caden Bring is up to bat, the sophomore. Been really the hitters that have been hitting here, and I think, granted, I think that it's younger pitchers that they're hitting against as well, but have been the ones that have been hitting very well tonight. And we had a nice hit from Walker, and Eford it was kind of an error, but he got on base. I don't think it would have mattered. I think he would have made it to first either way. Oh, 2 count. Bring did get on base last at bat, but I cannot remember how he did it. I can't remember if it was a walk or if it was a hit, but he's going to strike out here. Murders comes up to bat. Open to murder the ball, I suppose. That was a dumb joke. I'm pretty sure that was the most low-hanging fruit joke, or low-hanging fruit pun ever on this baseball team. Fouls it, and that, I think I hit the top of the press box there. Or hit behind it, one of the two. Oh, 2 count, 2 outs, and a runner on second. Beans him, and that's going to be runners on first and second now. As number 29, I think that's Mini Stang. That's what we call him. That is Andrew Stang. That is the offensive lineman coach. I think it's Ben Stang. Son. He coached me last year when I played football. And we're going to see how he does here at bat. A 1 count. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. It looks like I don't know who's on deck. Let's wait till he gets up here. That's 2 strikes. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Pirates really need to either get the ball in play or somehow get a walk out of this. And he's going to make contact with the ball. Foul. Ball brings around 2-2. He's going to hit it, but that's going to be foul. He's made contact with the ball twice, just haven't been able to put it in play. He's very close there, but I think it hit him on the way up. Hit off the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's gonna do it for the 8th inning. We're gonna take a little bit of a break here, and we'll come back with the 9th inning here. Cyclones lead 6-2. Much better inning batting out of the Pirates once again. And we'll see you here in a second.
I'm Carol Collins, and I'm running for Pope County District Judge for our future. In my 25-year legal service, I've worked in law enforcement, as prosecuting attorney, as a public defender, and as a district judge. This makes me uniquely qualified. I want to make sure that my children, my grandchildren, and your family prosper and grow in Pope County. That means keeping our communities safe. That's why I'm asking for your vote for District Judge March 5th.
All right, welcome back. We're at the top of the 9th here. Looks like Eford is going to be pitching here. So at first, we're going to have Walker returning, and we're going to have Bring at second. Looks like we're going to have Brooks at shortstop and Revan Davidson at 8th. And we're going to have 15. Shoot. A little jumpy there. Sorry. 45. I can't read. No, it is 15. No, it's 45. Anyway, 45 for the Cyclones is up to bat. He's going to foul away the first one. And Eford's going to stop it. Easy throw to first. And he's going to be out. And that's going to be the first out of the 9th inning here. And it's going to go between shortstop and third, right to the left fielder. He's only going to make it to first. But we're going to have one out and one man on first, starting out the 9th inning. Number 55, I believe that is, up to bat. That was an inside pitch, and he's going to, man on second, is going to steal and is going to end up getting it. So now there's a man on second. apologize. Seems like we've lost video. We got it back. Been having technical difficulties with the camera all year. Hopefully we can get them fixed by next year. And that's going to go right out to right field. And now it's going to be men on first and third. Willing to bet that that's about to be first and second, or sorry, second and third, real quickly here. But Eford is looking at the first base. Might try to pick him off. He's not going to. Oh, 1 count. No number on this player, the Cyclones. And he's going to hit that one. Foul ball. Almost into the softball field, though. So that's going to bring up 2 strikes. And I'm not sure how he didn't get hit with that one. That's going to bring up 2-2. Three-two count, 1 out. Little 3-2-1 action. Inside. Sorry. Now it's 3-2. I got that one wrong. Now it's 3-2-1. I was just getting a little ahead of myself there. And that's going to bring up strike 3, 2 outs. Men on second and third. Looks like number 47 up to bat for the Russellville Cyclones. And that was a real close inside pitch there. Foul ball brings up 1-1. And he's going to hit that one out in between center and right. And that's going to let in 2 RBIs from Russellville. That's going to bring the score up to 8-2 here. Cyclones definitely expanding their lead here late. Yeah, it's kind of been rough the last couple innings as far as pitching and things like that goes, but definitely that was a great hit by, I believe that was 47. Is that the number? Great hit by him right in between right and center field. Just wonderful hit. 2 RBIs off of that one. All right, now we have number 14 up to bat for the Cyclones. Two outs, man on second. Foul ball. 1-2 counts and 2 outs. There's a man on second. And the Cyclones are leading here 8-2 at the top of the ninth. And the man on second is going to steal to third. And the count is going to be 2-2 now. Little outside, 3-2, and 2 outs. Man on third here. And that's ball 4. And no, that is third out. Anyway, that's going to end the, that's kind of a, hear a call from the umpire right there. But that's going to end the ninth inning, or in the top of the ninth inning. We're going to take a real quick break. It'll be our last break of the night, and then we'll get into the bottom of the ninth inning.
I'm Carol Collins, and I'm running for Pope County District Judge for our future. In my 25-year legal service, I've worked in law enforcement, as prosecuting attorney, as a public defender, and as a district judge. This makes me uniquely qualified. I want to make sure that my children, my grandchildren, and your family prosper and grow in Pope County. That means keeping our communities safe. That's why I'm asking for your vote for District Judge March 5th.
All right, here we are, the ninth inning here. Ninth and final inning. I'm not sure who the batter is. I think it's Revan Davidson, but I could be wrong. I'll have to see if I can get a number. Yeah, that is Davidson. He's up to bat. First time we've seen him, I don't know what grade he's in. I think he's a junior, but I could be wrong. I'll have to ask after the game. I'm going to get a better roster next time. I think mine's a little bit outdated, so I'm going to try to get better there. Oh, 2 count. You're in the bottom of the ninth. Oh, sorry. I missed that. He was out. Missed that out there. So now that was a ball. I'm not sure who's up to bat. Number 4 for Dover. This is the first time he's been up to bat tonight, and that is Caleb McGee, according to that. I'm going to have to check with McCarty about the roster, because I saw Amber Daniels say that 18 was Caleb McGee, so I don't know if there's been some switching around the numbers. I'll have to ask about that, but I remember he mentioned that someone was had a different jersey on earlier before the game. So, but he's going to walk. He's going to walk first. 1 out. 1 man on first. And now we have number 17. I think that's Chance Paler. I was right. I thought that was Chance. A freshman. We're getting a lot of the youngsters out of the way here. Giving them a chance to bat. Chance, seen him playing football. Not a bad lineman. We'll see how he does as a baseball player, though. I think he's probably gonna play more JV than anything starting out, but we're gonna see how he does. But right now, 2-0 count. Make that 3-0. And I believe Coach McCrotty for Russellville called time. Maybe it was umpire. I'm not sure. It keeps throwing me off. They're both wearing black hoodies, and like the pants are just slightly different colors. So it's hard to tell which one's which. But ball 4 is going to walk Paler to first, and who I'm assuming, according to the roster, Caleb McGee, I could be wrong on that, is going to make it to second. Keaton Murders up to bat, the sophomore, who's hopefully not going to murder me because of that corny joke I made earlier. 0-2 count. And that's going to be strike 3. 2 outs. Men on first and second, and Eford is going to get another chance at the bat. He's done very well tonight. He had a starting out first at bat. He struck out, and then I think he walked, and then he made it to first. It was kind of an error. I think that the shortstop missed the ball, but I think he would have made it either way. It would have been close, but 1-0 count. 2-0 count. 2 outs, men on first and second. Three 0. And foul ball. So we have the first strike. And on deck is Walker if Eford makes it to base. 2 outs. Men on first and second. 3-1 count. 3-2 count. Umpire jumped the gun. Thought it was strike 3. Not quite. Foul ball. Gonna stay in here, staying alive. and that's going to be ball 4. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and Walker is going to be at bat now. Takes the plate, I guess you'd say. He struck out once and had a really good hit out to center field. He got an RBI off of it. So he's pumped up. He's ready to hit it again. And he's going to foul it off. That's going to make it an 0-2 count. 0-2 count, 2 outs, bases loaded. And it looks like a pinch runner is going to come in for Paler. That's number 12, and I think that's Newman, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me check. Yeah, Newman's going to come in for Paler. Walker's going to hit it out center field again. Going to get 1 runner in, maybe 2, maybe 3. And he's going to get it second himself. Pirates going to close up the gap a little bit. Make the score 8-4. And that is going to be ball game. Your Dover Pirates going to fall 8-4 at home to the Russellville Cyclones. And, I mean, this is very similar to last year. I think 9-4 was the score last year. So Will McCrotty is going to win, I guess, the little brothers rivalry they have going in the benefit games. Man, if you're a Dover Pirate fan, I don't really know what to think. You know, this is a young team, but overall, I don't think they did bad. They did not do bad at all. And I think really what this has shown me is they can be a good ball team, but they're going to have to play together, and they're going to have to get better at batting, especially earlier in the game. That's what I saw starting out. But, yeah, this one's going to be over for the Pirates. 8-4, Cyclones win. And as for Dover Pirate TV, tomorrow we'll be live streaming the regional tournament at the Dover Pirate Gym. We'll be streaming all the games there. Then, after the tournament is over, next week we'll start our first softball stream, which will be at Dover against Ozark. So that's where we're going to go from here on out. Thanks for watching. Thank you to Golden State Warriors fan and Amber Daniels for commenting. That's going to do it here at JP Lovelady Ballfield. Pirates fall